What is up, real estate family? My name is Mr. W and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, if you are a real estate agent or if you are a real estate broker and you want to achieve two things, okay? If you want to generate more leads and close more deals, then this is the video for you, okay? And what we're going to talk about today is the best way to get your prospect attention. Now, here's the thing, right? Attention is essentially currency these days because the more attention you can get from your prospects, right, the more likely you are to convert them so that they can become a buyer, right, or a potential seller, okay? So if the goal here is to get attention, right, then what's going to happen? Essentially, what's going to happen is that now you're going to keep filling up your database because now you have a lot of people looking at your content, looking at who you are, looking at what you're doing. And if you're smart, okay, if you've checked out my videos, then you'll know very well that we want to ensure that we capture as many contact details as possible so that they can turn into a what? A lead. Okay. Now, if you don't know of the process, if you don't know how this specific process works, I would suggest that you check out my previous videos. I'll actually just add one up here. You can check it out and just look at how the process works from the ad to the landing page to the overall goal, which is building up the database that we can cultivate it and essentially get more cash in the long run. Okay, so now that I've done that pretty drawing, let me just erase this real quick. So while I'm erasing this, I really want to speak about, social media and its algorithm and why it's so powerful. Okay, so for those of you guys that don't know social media's algorithm and the reason why social media is super addictive or why it just draws you, okay, where you can't just be online for a minute or two. You have to be there for a little bit because it's sort of like the content that is shown up on your feed, okay, sort of like when you go on your phone and you look at your feed, right? Every single thing that you find on your feed is content that works for you, right? This is specifically curated so that you can stay on it for as long as possible. So let me make a good example. So let's actually go into YouTube. Yeah, let's go into YouTube right now so I can show you this, okay? So this is how it works, okay? So let's say that you sign up to YouTube and you're new to YouTube, okay? Now, the minute you sign up to YouTube and you're new to YouTube, right, it's going to give you just feed, or let me rather say content that is highly popular, okay? So let me actually just log out so I can actually just show you how this works. I actually think the best way is to go private. Why? So that, because it's actually, here's the thing about YouTube, it actually captures your details, so it grabs cookies. So even if I had to sign out, the content's still going to be curated for me, right? Based on the cookies that it's saved. And essentially what a cookie is, it's just a piece of data or information that really just gives YouTube more information about my history and what I've done and what I've searched for on YouTube, okay? So now that we're on my private browser, look at the recommended, okay? So look at all these videos. All these videos have high views, 13 million, 1 million, 91K, 1.3. So these are all videos that are popular, okay? This could be per region or just in general, okay? So this is YouTube just basically giving you content that's popular in your area or just popular globally, okay? So we've got movies, we've got car videos, okay? I know this is local. So these are all popular movies. So the minute, for example, if I click on I actually saw it, where is it now? Where is it? Okay, so we see we've got TikTok's video. So if I click on TikTok's video, guess what happens? Now, if you look at the suggested content, we now have very similar content to what I'm actually about to view, okay? So this type of content is more entertainment content, it's funny content, it's content that obviously a younger demographic would view, right? A lot of young kids, etc. Okay, so now that we've viewed this video, okay, funny, entertaining, guess what's up next? It's something else, it's a Vine, right? best videos, funny vines, right? So I can tell you now, this is obviously a funny video, entertainment. So the next video YouTube's going to recommend to me is another funny video, right? Because I was in the mood to watch a funny video, so YouTube is going to do the exact same thing, right? And that's what it's doing here. We can see it's prank time. We've got hacks over here. So basically all this content that's over here, okay, is recommended to me. Why? Because I've viewed this content, okay? Now, what it also does is that it looks at the people that have viewed this content, and then it looks at their history and looking at other videos that they've viewed. So I can tell you now, the reason why all these videos are here is because other people have enjoyed this content, and that's the reason why it recommends it on my feed, or rather on the playlist. Okay, so this is what's super important, okay, is that social media is specifically designed, okay, to keep you on. Why? Because the more people that are on social media, okay, or anything that's entertainment wise, the more money the developer makes, right? The more money YouTube makes, the more money Facebook makes, it's supposed to be a dollar sign, the more money Instagram makes, etc. Why does this happen? Because the more people that are on a specific platform, so I'm just gonna say, okay, so let's say this is like 10 million people, right, that are interested in real estate, okay? Now, all these people over here have been watching real estate videos, from Tom Ferry to Brian Casella to Graham Stephan to the Altman brothers. This specific group are really niche specific groups, okay? So I think it's a very high chance that these are real estate agents, okay? Or people that are looking to become real estate agents, okay? So what they do is that they now create if statements, right? So I'm not going to get too much into it. It's obviously going to be a little bit complicated for you guys. But essentially what happens is that now, if I am a advertiser and if I want to now advertise to this specific group, what happens? YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, okay, or Google, right, depending on which platform, right? So let's say Facebook, for example, because it's very easy, right? So what Facebook will do, let's just say this group are people that have liked a Keller Williams page, okay? So now this specific Keller Williams page has got 10 million people, right, who have liked that specific page. So now if I'm an advertiser, okay, or if I run an agency that helps real estate agents, what I can do is I can go on Facebook and then I can type in an interest. So it's called an interest, right? Because people are interested in Keller Williams. I can type in Keller Williams, okay? I'm just going to put W here. I can type in Keller Williams and then Facebook is going to tell me Keller Williams, this interest has got 10 million people. So that's basically a great assumption that most of them, majority of them, I'd even say 70% of the people that like Keller Williams, okay, are either real estate agents or brokers, okay? Now, there could also be a huge chunk of people who like Keller Williams that are just clients of Keller Williams, right? This could be, maybe a buyer worked with a Keller Williams agent and now they like them, okay? So let me actually seems like emails are trying to get my attention. So that's the whole purpose of why social media keeps you on, okay? And it's also why social media, literally, the algorithm is the smartest thing, all right, currently in the world, because it knows how to get your attention. Why? Because it can make money. So that's essentially what it is right now, right? That's the world that we're living in right now, is that whoever can get the most attention wins, right? Whoever can get the most attention basically makes the most money, okay? And I'm sure you've realized certain agents in your area where you know for a fact that you are 100 times better than him, but because he has captured most of their attention, right, most of the public's attention, he obviously wins, okay? Because a lot of people know him and he basically just has the positioning to get their attention. So the purpose I'm trying to make here is that attention equals money, okay? Because not only does it build your brand, okay, it builds your database and it builds your reputation, okay? And it also builds goodwill, right? People that know, like, and trust you. So the purpose here is that we want to build a large amount of goodwill in your marketplace, okay? Because the more goodwill you have in your marketplace, okay, the more people that know, like, and trust you, the easier it is for you to get them what they want so that you can get what you want, which is obviously helping them, but making money, okay? So I'm going to introduce to you an awesome way to actually get your prospects' attention. And I can tell you now, there is probably just 1 or 2 real estate agents that are currently using this strategy, okay? I can tell you now, not many real estate agents are using this, okay? So let's say, for example, you are a real estate agent that is based in Beverly Hills, okay? I'm going to show you how you can get more people to pay attention to who you are and your brand so that you can become the go-to agent for them, okay? So again, you need to obviously build value. You know, you can't just use a strategy and not build value, okay? So I'm going to show you this website, which is called Cameo. You can check it out, www.cameo.com. And I'd say this is literally the easiest way and the cheapest way, okay, for you to start building your brand and how to get attention as well, okay? So Cameo is an amazing website because what they specialize in is video personalized shout-outs, right, from celebrities, okay? So when you go into Cameo, you can literally, let me just show you just the first row. So we've got Karen, we've got TJ, Larry, Chris. Obviously, I don't know all of them, but I mean, if you are in certain niches or if you watch a specific TV show or if you're a specific fan of a musician, I know he was part of Whose Line Is It Anyway? What happens is that you can get a video shout out, a personalized video shout out, by the way, right? From these famous people, okay? Now, what is this going to do for your brand, okay? Once you get this shout out, we'll get there to that point. But the purpose I'm just trying to say is that these guys, right, depending on their pricing, okay, will create a 30-second video, right, personalized for you, okay? Now, a friend of mine who actually is doing the strategy, he used this for his business, and after that, I'll tell you the strategy and how he did it. His business literally went 10x. Why? Because of the perception of people's viewing whoever that celebrity was. Obviously, he niched down. He's got a specific niche, okay? And that specific celebrity is a huge, celebrity in that niche. So the fact that he leveraged that celebrity, right, onto his own database, it literally took his business from, he was literally making around $20,000 a month in profit, and now he's literally on the road to making about $100K a month, okay? And he also owns an agency. But the purpose of this video, okay, is to show you exactly what you can do to leverage someone else's credibility, leverage someone else's celebrity, okay, to help you as a real estate agent. Because at the end of the day, it's all about positioning, okay? If you can position yourself, okay, as the expert. Let me just do this. If you can position yourself as the expert, okay, if you can position yourself as the go-to agent, okay, if you can position yourself as a trusted advisor, guess what? You are going to, one, get their attention, and in turn, make more money, okay, which is closing more deals. Very simple, very easy. So let me just show you the strategy, okay? Let's just get straight into the point with the strategy. Let me just close this up. So the strategy is very simple, okay? And it goes something like this. So remember when I said that if you are a real estate agent in Beverly Hills, what we're going to do is we're going to type in Real Housewives, okay? Now, again, you're more than happy to check it out, view which celebrities are there, which are going to help you. And that's essentially what it is, okay? So, yeah, let's say that you are a real estate agent in, did I say California or Los Angeles? I don't remember now, honestly. My memory is that bad, to be honest. Let's see which housewives are here. Beverly Hills. I think I said Beverly Hills. I'm not sure. All right. So let's just say that you are a real estate agent in Beverly Hills and you obviously want to get as much attention as possible, right? So the best way I would even do it is if you're real estate in a specific area, Google Google it or browse through it. Yeah, I'd rather say browse through it on Cameo and then see if there's a local celebrity, right? The only reason why I am choosing Beverly Hills, specifically also with the Real Housewives, is because they have an audience, okay? They have an audience. They wouldn't have an X amount of seasons if it wasn't popular, okay? So if you have a video from someone like Catherine Edwards, okay, endorsing who you are and what you do, guess what, okay? You obviously gonna have a higher perceived value, okay, onto your market. So what you can essentially do is you book her for $50, and all you just have to do is letting her know, okay, listen, my name is, let's say that your name is John, okay, and you are a real estate agent in Beverly Hills, and you're just basically asking her to endorse you. Just let her know that, okay, you know, you've worked with X and X, and you know, you just obviously wanted to endorse you. Just say, hey man, thanks for the great work, keep up with the great work, etc., etc., okay? And she'll do that in like 30 seconds, okay? So what happens is that once she's actually got the video, you can then now take this video, and then this is where the secret and the magic comes in. So then this is where you want to now create an ad. And the reason why you want to create an ad is because you want to reach as many people in your area as possible. Unfortunately, trying to post it on your page is not going to do anything for you. I'm telling you right now, it's not. Okay. You want to post it on Facebook specifically. Why? Because it can capture data. Why is this important? Again, go and watch my previous videos on creating buyer, seller lead ads and pre-foreclosure ads. So you can see why it's important. Okay. So you want to create an ad, okay, with that specific video, okay? And then what you want to do is you now want to let people know who you are, what you do, and if you have an offer, put it in, okay? But the purpose here is that we want to build this ad so that we can get people into our database. Okay, that is not a D. I was trying to say ad. We're trying to get people into our database. That is the whole purpose of this, right? So once we have more people in our database, oh Lord, this is where the money comes in. Long term, remember, this is a long-term game. This is not something that's short. It's not something that's short term. Of course, you will get a few. I'd even say that you'll probably close like maybe 5 to 10 deals just from this specific ad. But long-term wise, you know, you'll start closing around anywhere from 100 to 1,000, okay? Because what this ad is going to do from Catherine Edwards, it's going to get people's attention. Why? Because they're used to seeing Catherine Edwards on TV. So when they see her on Facebook scrolling through their feed, of course they're going to pay attention because she has what? She's got celebrity status. Okay, so because she's got celebrity status, that's how she gets the prospect's attention. Remember, we're trying to get our prospects' attention. So now that we have the attention, what are they going to do? They're going to look at your ad now, right? And now they're going to be like, oh, John is a real estate agent. Oh, okay. Damn, okay. And now they're going to be listening to what Catherine is saying. Okay. Now, the best way you can also do this is you want to download this video, right? Once this your specific influencer, whoever you're going to be endorsing, whoever's going to be endorsing you, you want to download this video, and then you want to create a Gary Vee style video. So let me show you what a Gary Vee, most of you guys should know. Let's just actually go on Instagram. Just give me a minute, guys. You want to create a Gary Vee style video. So something like this, okay? Something like this. Obviously you want it to be simple. Now, because it's going to be 30 seconds, you want to ensure that there's a headline that's going to capture people's attention. And then you also want to ensure is that there's captions, right? So that you actually have subtitles at the bottom so that when people are going through Facebook, they can actually see the headline, which is obviously going to capture their attention. And then you're going to have a caption. So the best way I'd even say is the headline could be Beverly Hills real estate agent exposed, or discover real estate agent Beverly Hills, or discover real estate agent celebrity Beverly Hills agent, something like that. You want to get their attention. I've actually got another video on how to create headlines and what's important. I'm not going to talk about that right now. So you're going to have that at the top to get their attention, and then at the bottom you're going to create subtitles. Now again, for those who are like, okay, well, how do I do all of this? Well, you can actually go into Fiverr. Okay, let's go into Fiverr right now. You can go into Fiverr and actually find people who are actually going to do this video for you. It's extremely cheap. So what are they called actually? I think they're called meme videos. Just give me a minute. Oh, Instagram style video. Yeah, here we go. Here's someone who will create a Gary Vee style video. Here he is. Here's someone who's going to create a Gary Vee style video with subtitles. So that's what you need, right? 1 minute video, $760. So this is obviously South African rands. So I would say it's close to around, he'll probably charge you, $40. This is basically $40. Okay, for a 1 minute video. So what you can do is you can negotiate it and say, okay, because it's $40 for 1 minute, if it's 30 seconds, can you charge me 25? You get what I'm saying? So you obviously want to negotiate with them, and then what you do is you let them know, hey, listen, I've got this video, can you create it for me? And then you give him the headline, and then he'll create the subtitles. Boom! Now you've got the video, and guess what? You create the ad, okay, with that beautiful headline and your ad copy, and then what happens is that you can get people now into a database. Okay, so how do you get them into a database? That entirely depends on your strategy. So maybe you want more sellers. So what you want to do then is that now you want to ensure that Catherine, what did I do? I think I zoomed out. Oh no, okay, I don't even know where I went. But the whole purpose is that you want to get Catherine now to speak on the offer that you're making. Okay, so let's just say that you have an ebook on how they can increase the valuation of their home. So then you're going to specifically let Catherine know that the video needs to speak about you, what you're doing, and if they're looking for a free evaluation on their home, they need to click on the ebook because it's super valuable and it's interesting. And you also want to make sure that the actual ebook is super valuable and interesting, right? You don't want to mislead people, okay? So then once you've created that ad, okay, with the free ebook, this is terrible. These pop-ups are really annoying me. Just close this here. So once you have this ad, okay, with Catherine, where she's endorsing you and telling people to download the ebook, guess what? Now you're going to have people who are actually going to download the ebook, and now they're going to fill up your database. Okay, and the more people you have in your database, throwing around a number now. What is up with the Zoom, right? The more people you have in your database, this is supposed to be 10,000 by the way. The more people you have in your database, guess what? Over time, that's where you start making money, okay? So this is really just a strategy on influencer marketing. You're basically using someone's celebrity status, okay? You're using someone's celebrity status, right? Someone who is extremely popular, right? To endorse you, okay? To endorse you. Can you imagine if you had someone like Gary Keller, right? The owner of Keller Williams, to let people know that, hey guys, I actually watched John's video on how to increase the valuation of your home. It is literally the best video that you can watch that's going to help you increase the valuation of your home so that you can get more, so you can basically get more profit on your home or whatever it is, right? A lot of people are going to download your stuff because you have an authority who's basically backing you up, who's endorsing you. That is the whole purpose of the strategy, okay? So if you guys found a lot of value in this video, please click on the subscribe button as well as the notification bell and like the video as well if you found massive value in this. Let me know what you guys think of the strategy. I am definitely going to implement it, but not now, at a later stage. I'm really focused on just providing results for my clients. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Cheers.